fresh laws here, and I'm going to do a comparison between the Bassani exhaust on the Yamaha Bolt and the Vance and Hines staggered 2-into-2. We're going to do a sound comparison and a couple of pros and cons on both of them. So a con on the Vance and Hines is if you're going to be leaning and stuff like that, you don't know, because it's sticking a little bit far back out, but it's kind of tucked in the back, but you don't know if you go too low and you hit the bottom pegs, and if it goes a little sideways, you can scrape those up. Compared to the Bassani, which are a little higher, you don't have to worry about that, and you can go as low as the pegs. Obviously the pegs will come up if you scrape them on the side, as well as mine. We're looking at a 2015 Yamaha Bolt. So basically everything's the same. The tanks are different, and that's about it. They both have ram mounts, as you can see. It's one of the best and greatest thing you'll have when you'll have a bike, especially like this. You can keep your phone up here, you can charge it like my buddy Dom does from his pocket, and I will soon with a little like 10,000 millihertz battery. I'm gonna keep it in my pocket like I just saw it today, and it's a brilliant idea. So it keeps your phone on red lights, you can text. So I did a review on that earlier, so please subscribe, see my other videos. I have about 15 more, but we are going to do a sound test on it. The Vance and Hines is a little bit of a less noisier. I love how the Bassani sounds really raw, sounds like a badass bike. Vance and Hines has a more of a mellow, won't, you know, right in the middle, won't wake your neighbors kind of type thing. It will if you rev it, but you can kind of get through. The Bassani are loud, they're beautiful. It's got a little kick to it. We're also going to do a review once he gets intake, and it might have a completely different sound. But here are the two bikes, and we also have a little Honda Repsol 600 with a Vance and Hines. So it's right in there. So just a little different view here of the two bikes. So we're gonna start them both up, and you can kind of hear the difference on them with revving. So I'll start up my bike first. And let's do a sound comparison on the Bassani exhaust. Alright, 2015, same thing. Maybe it is in first gear. We're gonna fix that in 1 second. There we go. Got a beautiful sound. So as you can tell, both of them have a deep sounding exhaust. The Bassani is really loud. The only thing is, I've heard This is my buddy Dom's bike, so I'm gonna give a shout out for him actually letting me do this and use his bike for this demonstration. But he said that the only big problem is you can have the passenger foot peg. So it's all depending on if you want to ride passenger or not. This exhaust sounds amazing, rides great. It gives you a little bit of extra horsepower. And it also gets really hot by your foot, I heard, but that's not really a big deal, especially if you're riding. That's only if you do a lot of stops and goes. But the biggest thing is the passenger. It depends if you want a passenger kind of foot pegs on there. You can keep the passenger on there, but they don't have anywhere to put their foot pegs. With the Vance and Hines, you actually can have the foot pegs right there. So that's all depending on how you like it. Here are the style differences. As you can see how it looks. This is on a 2015. This is a side view. And this is the Vance and Hines for the Yamaha bulb. So we're gonna do angled. So there's a little bit more piping on the Vance and Hines compared to the Bassani, and I think the Bassani are a little bit cheaper. I think $600. They're around $600, and the Vance and Hines are $699. So you have like about $100 difference. You can find them on sale sometimes at Custom Cycles or Revzilla or some other sites. Go on eBay, they go on sale a lot there. Amazon is great. I actually ordered mine from Amazon, from one of the shops. So that's a big difference, and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I'm going to have a couple other videos coming up, how to program the fuel pack, so I'm going to do that step by step, which is already in there. So other than that, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. We're gonna have a lot more videos, and we'll see what else comes in. Thank you guys.